Hi, and welcome to DIY Craft Club. Today I'm taking a closer look at a set of Pilot Frixion Erasable markers. This set comes in a set of 6 colors. Pilot also offers larger packs, light sets of 12 and 24, so if you decide these are something you might want to try, there's lots to choose from. The eraser is right on top of the lid, and it has a little nib so that your marker won't roll away on you. This is a fine point, and it doesn't say on the package what type of tip was going to be on the marker, and since you can't see the tops of the markers in the package, I wasn't quite sure what the tip was going to be like until I actually opened it. So that's something that I do like to know before I'm purchasing. So I'll go ahead and swatch these out in my bullet planner. And pens and markers might react differently depending on what type of paper you are using, of course. And the first thing I'm noticing is that they are writing pretty smooth. You can see when I lift up, the marker leaves a little dot of ink. The colors are very muted. They're more like a soft pastel color. Even the black is more like a charcoal gray than actual black. And now I'm going to see how they react to the paper and if they leave any ghosting on the other side, and this will let me know if they are suitable to use in my planners. And there is some ghosting, but the markers aren't bleeding right through. And now let's see how they erase. I'm pressing down quite hard and it's erasing okay. The good thing is that there's no little eraser bits to clean off the paper, so it's nice and clean. It's funny because I keep wanting to brush the eraser away even though there's nothing there. And even though I'm erasing quite hard, the paper isn't tearing up at all. So these are made from a special thermo-sensitive ink that can be erased by friction. Because the ink is thermosensitive, it's not recommended for mailing labels or using in conditions where the temperature fluctuates. And definitely don't leave them in a hot car. And you can see that there is a little bit left over, but overall I think they're pretty good. And now I'm going to do a highlighter test to see how they react to other markers. And there is a lot of smudging going on, so I don't really recommend this at all. And now I'm going to see how they color. The colors, like I mentioned before, are just really nice and soft. They're not really highly saturated, which I like. On a side note, I did read on some groups that these might be good for those who like to sew, because then you can mark your lines on your fabric and then the ink disappears when you iron it. So maybe someone who has tried that can comment if that's worked for you. These markers don't really dry super fast, so just be careful about that. But the good thing that is if you do smudge, there's not going to be a problem with that. And then I checked on the ghosting again, and you can see that it is ghosting quite a bit, and the ones that I did before are coming through a little bit more, but it's not actually bleeding right through the page. So I think if I was going to be using these in my planners, I would be using them around the edges for like accents and doodles. And yeah, you do need to let them dry for a bit because they're not really super fast drying markers. Well, I hope this review helps you with your purchasing decision, whether these are right for you. Products that we review are given back to our members in craft box giveaways. So to become a member, visit our website and click the Become a Member link and you will be entered. Till next time. Have a colorful day.